Hi, and welcome everybody to Storybook Theater. I'm Cynthia,
I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Vanessa.
and today our workshop is about being actors, and it's our theater and creative drama workshop. So the first thing we're going to be is an actor, A-C-T-O-R. So what do you think an actor does?
They perform.
There we go. They perform. How do they perform? What might be some things they do?
Maybe they put on a costume.
They could put on a costume. Good. And a costume is something we wear. Very good. What else?
They talk a lot.
They do talk a lot. And when they talk, it's just like talking in a story. It's called dialogue. Good. What else do they do?
They move.
They move about, right? Where do they get to move about? What's that place called that they move about on?
Their stage.
Their stage. S-T-A-G-E. It's a stage. So since many of us are at home, right, our stages are these areas in front of our computers. I'm actually in my basement studio. Elizabeth, where are you?
I'm in my room.
She's in her room. And Vanessa?
I'm in my basement too.
She's in her basement too. So wherever you are is going to be your stage. And it can be big or it can be tiny. All you need is a little bit of space to join along with us and perform and act. And the first thing we're going to do is use our bodies and become statues. S-T-A-T-U-E, statue. And that's as if I was going to take a picture of you and you freeze, right? So everybody just wiggle for a second, right? And you're going to be playing along and acting along with Vanessa and Elizabeth. And freeze. And wherever that freeze is your statue. But let's think of some famous statues. One of them might be the Statue of Liberty. Can I see the Statue of Liberty? All right, go ahead and shake that out. How about any animal? Let's make a statue of any animal that you can think of. And we freeze it. And right, as if I'm taking that picture. Good, and shake it out. And let's do one more. How about a sports player, a baseball player, a football player, volleyball, soccer, right? All of these, skating, a skater. So you decide and freeze it and shake it out. And that's our statue. Our next word is pantomime. P-A-N-T, just like pants, right? Panto, M-I-M-E, mime, to mime something, to act it out without words, right? No sounds, no words. Let's all wax the car, wash and wax the car. Right? We've seen this as a pantomime, right? How about climb a tree? Right? How might you climb? And everybody at home, do this along with us, right? And if you're in school, do it with us in your classrooms. Good. And freeze. Good. And that's our statue again. Shake that out. Let's go back to the statue of your sports player. And now we're going to pantomime how they play that sport. So go ahead and go. What does that look like? Good. And freeze it again. And go ahead and shake that out. So we've already started by warming up our bodies, and we're going to continue because it's important that all actors warm up. So our first warm-up word is going to be stretch. S-T-R-E-T-C-H, stretch. So we stretch in the morning. We stretch when we're tired. Oh, we stretch before we work out and play sports. We stretch after we've been sitting for a while. You can stretch your shoulders. You can use your arms to stretch, right? Oh, stretch your neck, stretch your arms and your legs. And how about bend? B-E-N-D, bend. Can everyone bend with Elizabeth and Vanessa? Good. Keep bending. How about bend your elbow? Like bend your arm. And how about bend your knee? What does that look like? Oh, and you might have to stand there, right? Which might get us right into sway. S-W-A-Y, sway. Can everyone sway for me? I love it. We're going to move from swaying into skate. S-K-A-T-E, skate. What does that look like when you don't have skates on? And it could be ice skating. It could be roller skating or rollerblading, right? What's it look like to skate or ski? And our last warm-up word is going to be wiggle. W-I-G-G-L-E, wiggle. Everybody wiggle. Woo. Right? Wiggle, 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 and go ahead and shake that out. S-H-A-K-E, which is very similar to wiggle, right? And we shake. Good. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. And we're going to calm our voices down a little bit, and we're going to calm our bodies down. We're going to breathe in on 4 counts. We're going to hold it for 4 counts, and then we're going to let it back out on 4 counts. And when we let it out, we're going to do it on a So we're going to do that a few times just to get our breathing going. Are we ready? Ready? Breathe in, 2, 3. Keep breathing in and hold. 2, 3, 4. Let it out. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Let it out. 3 and 4. Last time in. 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Let it out. Good. And shake and wiggle that out. I want to look at words that tell us how we might move, right? How we might move. What's our first word? It is big. B-I-G. Can everyone stretch really big? And then what's the opposite of big? What do you think? Yell it out at me.
Little.
Little is the opposite, or small, right? Large and small. How about stretch little? So our movement words for big and little today are going to start with jump. Can I see big jumps? J-U-M-P, big jumps. As big as you can make them. How high can you get up there? And now tiny, tiny, tiny little jumps. Oh, good. And now I want to talk about things we do, and we're pantomiming, so no sound right now. I want you to laugh really big. Use your whole body. Big belly laughs. Nice and big as you can make those laughs. And then as tiny and small and little as you can make them. And now big, big cries. C-R-Y, cry. Big cries. Use your whole body to cry. Your whole body is crying. And now make it tiny little, like it just is going to come out just a little bit. Good. Shake that out. And now I want to do 2 more words here. Fast, F-A-S-T. And everyone think about it. What's the opposite of fast? Think for a moment, and everybody yell it back at me. Slow. Slow. S-L-O-W, slow. So here we go. We're going to start by marching. M-A-R-C-H, slowly. March as slow as you can. Is everyone out there? Slow marching. And let's pick the tempo up a little bit. We're going to go to medium in the middle right now. So we're marching at an okay medium pace. And then we're going to march as fast as we can. Fast, 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 which is almost like a run, but get those knees up so we get march. M-A-R-C-H. But then we're going to turn it into R-U-N, run as fast as you can in place. Stay in place in front of the camera. Faster, 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 faster. Come on. And then start to slow it down. until it is as slow as you can go. We are running, but slow. And we're going to do a fun word today, slither. How might, right? Snakes and worms slither. So let's get slithering going. And you decide your tempo. Are you going to go very fast or very slow? And mix it up for me. So go from slow to fast and fast to slow and slither about. That is awesome. And go ahead and freeze it and then shake it out. All right, I think our bodies are warmed up. Girls, do you feel like your bodies are warmed up? All right, we're going to warm our voices up next. So repeat after me. Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The pig's in a hurry.
The pig's in a hurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
And at home, you should be repeating with them. So you'll be talking with Vanessa and Elizabeth. So now we're going to do this one more time, and we're just going to put a period, our period behind it, right? Which means we're going to stop. We're just going to make a declarative sentence and stop at the end of each one. Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The pig's in a hurry.
The pig's in a hurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Okay, so you know one of the things we did a little bit fast and slow was laugh and cry. We're going to be really sad and cry our way throughout this. So you're going to repeat after me. Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
The dog is eating the mop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The pig's in a hurry.
The pig's in a hurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Good. Let's all get our angry faces on. Show me an angry mad statue first. Here we go. Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The pig's in a hurry.
The pig's in a hurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Okay, let's shake that out. And let's go to really, really, really excited. Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The dog has eaten the mop.
The pig's in a hurry.
The pig's in a hurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
The cat's in a flurry.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
Higglety, pigglety, pop.
So go ahead and shake that out. So the end of our excited voices, let me find it here, would have this, wouldn't it? Our exclamation point, right? So we're going to play with our punctuation today. And when we get to our period, right, we stop. And we're going to start with Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And it's just got a period at the end of it. Are you ready? Say it with Vanessa and Elizabeth. Go ahead.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Good. So repeat after me again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Now stop and think about it for a second. Can everybody do that with me? And you can decide, how do I think, right? How do I stop and think? And then we're going to add a little bit of a question mark. If, oh, no, I don't want an if yet. I want a did. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? And I want my voice to go up at the end of that question mark. Ready? So repeat after me. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers?
Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers?
Good. Now I'm going to use two things. I'm going to use a comma, an exclamation mark, actually three things, and a question mark. So the first has my comma because we're going to pause. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and take a little bit of a breath. Ready? If
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Right? Then we're going to be like angry because look around the room. Right? But we don't see it. And we're going to use a question mark because it's going to be part of a question. And then we're going to use the exclamation because we really want to be mad about it. Then where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Try that for me. Then
where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Good. Now we're going to put it all together. Right? Standing up nice and tall, declarative sentence first, and our period is first. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Peter Piper
picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Ask it as a question. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers?
Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers?
And go ahead and stop and think again for a moment. Show me your thinking statues. If, and I'm going to put both sentences together so we have the comma. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, then where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? So we're going to start with the if. Ready?
If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, then where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Good job. Shake that out. Very, very good. So that's our warm-up for today. We have warmed up our bodies. We have warmed up our voices. We started to use our heads a little bit to think about the way we say things, right? Whether there's an emotion or an intent behind something. And we've done some actions, right? So actions like, what were your sports actions, right? And go ahead and pantomime because there's the action. So when we put our stories together, we're going to put everything together. We're going to use our heads and think. We're going to use our ears to listen. We're going to use our bodies to act things out and our voices to talk. So we can't wait to see you as we do the stories. So see you in a few.